Missing the signs. Dashcam video obtained by 7 Action News tonight raises new questions about a deadly crash involving a drunk driver. Good evening. I'm Dave Llewellyn.
And I'm Glenda Lewis in for Carolyn Clifford tonight. Police and a towing crew helped the man with one accident before he got back in his car and caused a tragedy.
7 Action News reporter Brian Abel is live with how the trouble started. Brian?
Yeah, and police let the man back into that car before that deadly crash, even after he fell while police were there helping him. Why? Because he lost control and went into a ditch. Not long after, he went just 1,000 or so feet down the road and crossed the center line. This dashcam video on the snowy afternoon of December 30th shows Desten Houge talking with Pittsfield Township Sergeant Matthew Hornbeck after Houge lost control of his car and ended up in a ditch around 4 in the afternoon.
I can't explain this. Yeah, it just happened.
Hornbeck would call a tow truck to get the 32-year-old's car out. The tow truck driver said Houge's rear sway bar was broken, but the car was drivable.
The only thing is my insurance might be faulted. Whatever.
At one point, Houge slips and falls. Sergeant Hornbeck trying to catch him before helping him up. Hornbeck and another officer would clear the scene. Roughly an hour later, this. Witnesses say Houge's car could be seen fishtailing, then crossing the center line on Michigan Avenue before colliding with 55-year-old Lake Jacobson. Houge was pronounced dead on scene, and Jacobson died 4 days later from her injuries. In the police report, witnesses described being surprised by Houge's speed, considering he was losing control. And one witness who swerved to miss Houge said they saw car parts flying before the collision. Car condition and possible collision with a pothole was cited as a factor in the crash before Houge's autopsy came back, showing he had a .24 BAC, 3 times the legal limit. Both officers who initially stopped to help Houge before the fatal crash said they did not notice anything to suggest he was impaired.
Please listen closely as our menu options have changed.
Attempts to reach Pittsfield Police and ask how its officers didn't notice Houge was impaired were unsuccessful tonight. And Pittsfield Police did say that the chief will be back in tomorrow to be able to provide a statement. Now, Houge also, according to the autopsy, had THC in his blood system as well. We tried to reach Houge's family as well as Jacobson's tonight, but we were unable to do so. Reporting live, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.
All right, Brian, thank you. And a